Yes people, what's going on and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I asked you guys over on Instagram to send me in some questions. You sent me in some questions and I have picked out my top 10 favourite ones that I want to answer and kind of get through all them ones and try and explain them to the best of my ability. Obviously this is a little bit different for me. I'm not usually one to talk to the camera, but hopefully I can kind of just forget about that, answer the questions and hopefully learn something different about me and what these questions. The first question I have here is goals and aspiration for the future / career / education. I suppose my plan, like at the moment, my long term goal is doing this. I want to make this my full time job. I want to be doing this every day of the week. I want to be creating content, doing this and setting out videos for you guys to enjoy. Obviously it'll be 99% all like in the fitness side of things, in the gym, getting videos recorded, getting things and that all done, staying on the Instagram thing, keeping active on that and getting things done on that as well. Goals as well I want to shut the fuck up. Goals I have as well, I'm looking to be going competing in a couple of years time in powerlifting. I like to think that's my strongest point at the moment, would be my strength. You're not helping with this noise, is powerlifting. So hopefully in a year or two, because obviously lockdown and that, it's kind of a bit difficult at the moment to be training obviously every day with heavy weight, trying to improve my strength and all that. But hopefully once lockdown lifts and I get back into the gym, I'll be back training every day again. Just more into like the compound lifts of bench, squat and deadlift. At the moment I'm sitting at 170 deadlift, 107 bench and 160 kilos squat. So if I can kind of get an extra good bit of weight on the end of all them, then I would seriously debate about going into powerlifting in a certain weight class. At the moment I'm cutting down to about 83, 84 kilos. I started off at 86. I'm feeling okay, feeling good. I'm sitting about 2,700 calories at the moment now, and hopefully sooner, within the next week or so, I'd say I'll be down to 84, and then whatever after that, we'll try to get down to 83 as soon as possible before the gym's open, hopefully. The ideal situation I want to be in is once and if I make this the full time, I want to give back to my mom, my dad, my nana. They've all looked out for me incredibly. The support they've given me over the years obviously just has been incredible. So if I'm financially stable enough, I can look after them, give them what they need, what they need in life, whatever. And then obviously for my kids as well, if by the time that they're whenever they're here, I'm, as I said, perfectly financially stable and I can look after them, give them what they need, what they want, education, all that kind of thing. And all you can do is just set a goal, a plan, and just try and hit it for yourself. There's no better feeling than actually hitting the goals for yourself, and once you hit them, then you feel like you're top of the world, So I suppose breaking it down, of the moral of the story of goals, future education, financially stable, supply for my mum, my stepdad, my mum and my nana, and then obviously kids down the line, and competing as soon as I can, hopefully. Next question we have is, would you ever consider online PT? I don't know. me myself, I'm not a personal trainer. I haven't done courses to be a personal trainer. But you know, like I'm learning new things in this fitness industry every day. You learn new things every day. It doesn't matter how good you are, if you're only starting, if you're a top dog, you're the expert of this thing. Every day you're still learning new things about the fitness industry. But if I ever consider online PT, yes, I would. And if there's anyone out there that wants me to, set them a program of what they want, then I'll do my best to do it for you. And obviously there'll be no charge because it's just my thing of just giving back and just seeing how it goes for progress for the person, how it works out for them. And if it worked out well for them, well then I'd look into whatever, doing the course, and then maybe that's another thing. I'm becoming like a PT and all that as well. That's another thing for obviously the line. How do you keep motivation? It's a bit cliche, but seeing progress. I was so inconsistent at the start going to the gym. I'd be going 1-2 days a week, then I'd go every day, then I'd stop going for a week, then I'd go for another 1-2 days. But when the first lockdown happened, I put on a serious amount of weight. I didn't feel good about myself. I knew I didn't look good. So once the first lockdown lifted, I was in the gym full time, and I started seeing progress come on so quickly. Because obviously when you're starting out in the gym at first, you see progress and muscle building a lot quicker than you will obviously the longer you stay at it. But progress is keep me motivated. What I'm doing now is keep me motivated. Literally, if it wasn't for lockdown and seeing the progress that I have seen over the last few months, then I wouldn't be doing this right now. So obviously no, lockdown has been a bit of a prick to all of us, but in saying that, it's also helped me out a lot with my progress, the gym, in the gym and stuff. So I suppose I can't really complain too much about lockdown in a way either. So yeah, in other things as well, the best way for me to keep the motivation is putting pictures up on Instagram, and then you have people texting you people DMing you, people commenting saying fair play, good work, you're looking good. You have all these people commenting saying these good things, and it just makes you feel good about yourself. And it just makes you push that extra bit more to keep that progress going for yourself. And it's only a start of something for yourself if you just keep going at it. What do you use to trim your beard? I use an electric razor. Nothing too fancy, nothing too extravagant. No, just you have to keep it clean, because if it doesn't be kept clean, then it's just gonna get all scraggly. It looks messy. Look fucking shit. So you just always have to keep the beard topped up. This has taken me years to grow, so you will never not see me with a beard. This beard is part of me now. It is me. This beard is just everything to me now at this stage. So I just gotta keep the beard. But all I do is I just use electric razor, bit of balm, and just to freshen up, give it a bit of smoothness, get rid of all the scraggly hairs, and just tidy it up, and it's easy as that. How would you recommend starting the gym? So starting out in the gym, it's kind of a bit of a complicated one. It all depends what you want as well, though. Best way I can explain to you to start out in the gym would be just go in and don't care what anyone thinks. That is a big problem for people starting out in the gym. It was a problem for me. It's always going to be a problem. Is starting out in the gym, you always feel like someone's watching you, someone's going to judge you, someone's going to come over and say something. You kind of just need to block out all that and just do your own thing. Obviously, watch a few tutorials on exercises, take that into the gym and just try to replicate that in the gym. Do your thing in the gym. There's no better feeling going into the gym, getting a good session after, a shit day of work, a shit day doing this, shit day doing that, whatever. But it's always good to get into the gym, get a good session, just block out all the surroundings, just get in your own zone, do your own thing, and just get your own thing done. Starting out, it's always tough starting out. Of course it is. Would I have considered myself overweight before the gym? 100,000%. Yes, I was a fat cunt before I started the gym. From first year to TY, kind of started cutting down a little bit. I wouldn't say cutting down, but just like eating fucking shit every day of the week when I got to 5th year. But between third and TY, that was like my inconsistent years in the gym. I was, as I said, in and out once or twice a week, and I was in or out once or twice a week, and I just didn't have the motivation to go every day because I'd be in school and I'd be living on the far side of town of where I used to live to my secondary school. The only saving grace was the gym was beside the school, so I could kind of just leave school, go to the gym, but it was always such a long walk back, and I just never had the motivation to just even walk from the gym to school, or then from the gym home, and it was just, I just never had the motivation to get all that kind of thing done. But in my younger years, I had a serious eating problem. I'd have obviously kids like to enjoy their sweets and stuff, but I enjoyed them a bit too much. I used to always have the wrappers, stick them under the bed, have sweet wrappers hid everywhere, chocolate, Tayto, everything, you name it. I had all of it hidden, and then thankfully enough, I was the weight was coming on badly, and I knew that wasn't for me anymore, So I got into the gym. I started seeing the progress, but I was, as I said, I was in and out the whole time. But so I just knew that wasn't for me anymore, and I just had to make a change for myself. So thankfully now I feel a lot better for myself. I'm a lot fitter. I feel a lot better about myself. So I'm in the gym obviously full time now, and I went from that fat kid being called fat, you fat cunt, you smelly prick, fucking name after name after name after name. So I went from the fat kid in the block to fucking hopefully competing in a couple of years time. It's mad what a mind, what if you get the right mindset, what you can actually get from it. It's crazy how your mind works at times. Shift or pass Dean Murphy. Shift or pass Dean Murphy. Yeah, that's a bit fucking mad one. But obviously, it's got to be shift, doesn't it? No. Pass. Sorry, Dean, bro. Appreciate it. Why no bench and push day? Well, I'm assuming that you seen the first video, and you didn't see me benching. I would always bench on push day. I just didn't record the bench session at that stage because that was obviously my first video, so I was just debating the whole time whether just to whip the camera and get a few clips recorded of the session. So I ended up not even recording any of the bench press session. I didn't start recording until the second or third exercise in on chest. But I would always start off with bench and on push day. That's probably my number one. That's probably my number one favorite exercise at the moment will be my bench and my deadlift. I've just seen my strength increasing massively over the last while. So the more I see my strength increasing, the more I just want to go back and do the same exercise. But you can't overtrain the same muscle group. You need to obviously let it recover, let it do its thing, and then just get back at and get another good session every couple of days. I like to train every body part twice. When gyms do open, I'll be going back to my 6-day split. You know, push, pull, and then legs, push, pull, legs, push, pull, legs. You did that with 1 day rest in between. So that's how I'd be training at the moment. Would be the 6-day split. I think that is all of the questions. Yeah, we've gone through them all. No, I've went through all the questions. There probably hasn't been the best explanation, but as I said at the start of the video, I am not by any means used to this, what I'm doing right now. So obviously, you know, it's going to take time for me to get used to talking to the camera, doing other stuff. But I said there'd be no editing in it. I can promise you there was a lot of editing in it. I sat here and looked at a sheet probably for about 3 minutes, not knowing what to say. I lost my words, I lost my mind, I lost my marbles, I lost everything like halfway through that. So there's gonna be a few chops. So there we go, a few chops. There's gonna be a few chop and changes in the video because, well, I fucked up basically a lot of times I fucked up. It's crazy, but thanks for the editing softwares these days. You won't see any of the mess ups. But yeah, so that's gonna be the end of this Q&A. Hopefully you took something out of it. Maybe, I don't fucking know. Probably not, because I am not looking forward to editing this and looking back at this absolute shitter of whatever this was, because I can tell already it hasn't been the best, but I gave it a good shot. This is probably my 27th time of trying recording. I cannot really look back at all the other videos. I got about 3 seconds into the intro, fucked it up, so this is probably about the 27th time that I went back and started. Yeah, so that is the end of this video of the Q&A. If there's anything else you do want to see, let me know in the comments below and I will get that done. I promise you it will be done, because I don't have many ideas at the moment, even though I only started, but I will get a few ideas. But if you have any, let me know. And if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.